I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Neck Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Yes, it's finally here. The Russie's Brosis Foundation presents the official groundbreaking of the Colin Miller Sports Complex on Friday, December the 16th, 2022. Let's come meet and greet the barbecue session at the auditorium. On Saturday, December the 17th, 2022, the official groundbreaking ceremony. And don't forget the doubleheader football match between the Colin Miller International versus Emerson D. Henry Russie's All-Stars. It's a family affair. Food and refreshment on sale. To miss is to diss. Russie's Brosis to the world.
All right, people. The penultimate game of the day. Yes. This is going to be a cracker-jacker. They call it. It is going to be a good one. It's going to be a top one. This game will be between Ecuador and Netherlands. In this group, it is interestingly poised, and depending on how results go today, the final game day in this group could be very, very, very special. I am Man, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. It is Super Friday, super matches on Super Friday. So we encourage all of you, as usual, to do the regular things. Once you come on, you hit the like button, you subscribe. If you have not yet subscribe to the channel. Share it with somebody else, right? So we can meet our target for the end of the year, and you play a critical role in that coming to fruition. All right. Also, listen. Here's the next thing we want you to do. It is Super Friday. So if you love the work of the channel, you can be a part of what the channel is doing by giving a super sticker or a super chat. That's very simple and easy to do. It's right beside where you make your comments. You see the $sign, you hit on that, it gives you some instruction, you follow that. And you can give as little as $1, and you can go up all the way to $1 million, all right? Because I know some of you are billionaire, multi billionaire all over the world. Not Jamaican billions, because, maybe somebody, what they call it, 7-star general money. He said he got over 300 billion of his own currency. Don't know, maybe we need to all move into his kingdom, the 7-star general, right? 7 heights of madness. You understand me? People, if you are 1 star, you're at, you are not 7, but 1 star mad. Try not to go up to 7, because that is serious levels of insanity. All right, so we had 2 games so far this morning. Wales, they succumb to Iran, who defeated them by 2-0. Iran lost their first game to England by 6-2. The second game, 2 defeated teams from their first game played, Senegal and the host Qatar. Qatar lost 2-0 to Ecuador, and Senegal had lost 2-0 to Netherlands. Senegal won 3-1 in this game, and so that group is interestingly poised. This is the second game today from that group, and I'm going to show you the starting 11 for both teams. Both teams are coming into this game with the same starting 11 from their last game. No Memphis Depay in the starting 11 for the Netherlands. So we're going to bring up the starting 11. We're going to show you that, and then we're going to show you how the group standings are. All right, so here we go. For Ecuador, we have in goal Hernan Galindez. We have at right back, we have Precadio. We have centre back Porozo and Torres. We have Hincape and Estupinan, the Brighton player there. We have captain Enna Valencia, who scored 2 goals in his last game. Moses Caicedo, the Brighton man, is also there. Jackson Mendes. Mikel Estrada starts up front, and Gonzalo Plata is also in the starting 11. For the Netherlands, we have in goal Andres Noppert. We have Nathan Ake, Virgil van Dijk, the captain of Liverpool, Jorin Timber, Denzel Dumfries, Tuen Koopmeiners. He didn't start in the last game. Kevin De Jong keeps his place. Dali Blaines keeps his place. David Klaassen, Steven Bergwijn, and Cody Gakpo. So one change to the starting 11 for the Netherlands for this particular game. It is going to be a good one. We should be having some of our regular panelists joining us, including Coach Huntley Swaby. Again, we invite you. We are going to pin the link for this particular game. So if you're on the channel, and you can also remember, we have a call-in number that goes on the bottom of the screen where you can call in and you can share your views and your thoughts on this particular game. You could even go back to one of the games from this morning, especially that Wales game. Would love to know your thoughts on it. You could go back there and tell us what your thoughts are, right? I see the captain of Liverpool, the Henderson disrespect. Yeah, but Henderson doesn't play a lot anymore, man. So this is the man who start. Come on, Demo, don't pressure me like that, man. Demo is a Liverpool man, all right? And he loves his Liverpool, right? Yeah. So we're going to pin the link for this game so you can come in. I have a prediction. I have 2 surprise predictions for today. Every day so far in this World Cup, there is a unexpected result. I think we're going to have 2 today at least. I think USA going to pull a surprise against England. And I think in this game, Ecuador will surprise the Netherlands. I'm going to give you what I think the scoreline is going to be. All right, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to hear from you first, so you can't say ha 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 and laugh at me. You put in your predictions and then I will put in mine. All right, so this group is very, very interesting where this group is at right now. And like I said, that it is a very, very tricky group. Very tricky group. This group A, right? So let's pin the link for those who will want to come on to the chat. Again, welcome to the platform. For all of the new persons, where have you been all this time? Big up El Grada Hero saying Ecuador 2, Netherlands 0. I also think England getting a beating, says South Croy. Demo Dre, captain of Liverpool. He says, laugh out loud. The Henderson disrespect. El Gran Hero says Ecuador 2, Netherlands nil. Then he says USA 3 and England 3, USA nil. Southcry says Netherlands 2, good for Ecuador. We shall see. I disagree. I'm telling you, this is going to be a good one. This Ecuador team gave Brazil and Argentina a warm time, right? Iran win must be ranked as a surprise. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm telling you. Well, truthfully, for me, it is not, because I personally believe that USA should have defeated Wales. I personally believe that Wales are one of the weaker teams, and they're also a very old team, right? That is my thought. So the table in this group has Netherlands leading, Ecuador second, Senegal third, right? And all that is separating them is goal difference. Netherlands on +2, Ecuador on +2, Senegal's are on 0, right, in terms of goals. So they have scored 3 and conceded 3. So the group is interestingly poised again. So, but this Ecuador team is a very good team. Torres plays for Santos, Santos in Brazil. Incape, the labor cruising man, plays in center back. He's a very young player, just 20 years old. Parazzo is 22. Troy's in France. He plays in France. So their center back, the 3 at the back they play, there's one 20, 22, and the other one is 25, right? They have Precadio, who is 24 years old. He's a Genk player. They have Plata, who is 22, that he plays for Real Valladolid over there, Real Valladolid over there in Spain. Then they have Mendes in midfield of LAFC. He is 25 years old. Caicedo, you know him very well, 21 years old. Star there at Brighton. Estupinian at Brighton as well, 24 years old. Very young team. They have Estrada at Cruz Azul, is 26. They have up front, they have the Soul. They have Estrada and Valencia, who is the oldest. He is at Fenerbahce. He's 33 years old, right? So the Ecuador team is a very young team. They could keep these players together for the next cycle. 25.7 is the average age for them. For the Netherlands, the average age is 27. All right, so let's go through the Netherlands team. Most of these players, so we may not need to go through their clubs, but also you who don't know, let's tell you, their goalkeeper, Noppert, he keeps for SC Heerenveen over there in the Dutch league, the Eredivisie. Man City is the club for 27-year-old Nathan Ake. Virgil van Dijk, the 31-year-old at Liverpool. They have Timber, the 21-year-old at Ajax. Then they have Daley Blind, 32 years old, also at Ajax. Kevin de Jong, the 25 years old, he's at Barcelona. Coop Minier of Atlanta is 24 years old. And Dumfries, 26 of Inter. Klaassen is 29 years old. He also plays for Ajax. Gakpo, 23 for PSV Eindhoven. And Bergwijn, man who was at Tottenham, now at Ajax, is 25 years old. That's the team that's the lineup for both teams, and this should be a very, very, very exciting one. Again, hit the like button. If you're on the stream, let others know. When you do that, as soon as you come on, other people beginning to wonder why so many persons are liking the stream, and they come on and watch. So please hit the like button, subscribe, like, and share. In terms of head-to-head games, the Netherlands and Ecuador, they played in a friendly in 2014. It ended 1-1 between these teams. That's how the game ended, 1-1. It ended in terms of that friendly game that they played in 2014, the Netherlands versus Ecuador. We have with us my co-host, Coach Huntley Swaby. Good morning, Coach Swaby, and welcome to the show again, man.
Good morning, man, and it's always a pleasure to be here. So you're switching up everything. You're going to red shirt today, like an array of jerseys you've been showing all year.
It's orange. It's actually orange,
Orange?
I am picking Ecuador to win, but just in case they lose, I'm wearing a Netherlands orange jersey. So I can't lose.
You
Either
can.
way, I come out on the winning side.
All right. Listen, I'll do it's against the conventional wisdom. I'm gonna pick Ecuador. All right, because if I don't
Ecuador,
say it
yes.
publicly, I sent the link just now to one of my team that has 4 kids that Ecuadorian parentage, and I have to say that out loud, boys. I hope Ecuador win, or at least put a really good performance in.
Awesome. All right. So there you go. And I'm actually wearing a Vallejo shirt. Vallejo is an academy out there in Massachusetts. Emilio Williams and Carlton Bottlehead Simmons, they are part of it out there. So
Nice.
just showing them some love. Yeah, I'm playing both today. So I'm having an orange shirt. So outwardly I am saying Holland, but inwardly I'm saying Ecuador. All right, you ain't gonna trick me. Go.
No, we're not. No, you're trying to trick someone. I don't know who you're trying to trick, but you won't trick me.
But the game is off, and Ecuador playing this one long upfield as coach Huntley is over there working on something. Let's give him some time to sort himself out.
Yes, please.
He'll be coming on. Ecuador pressing, but Netherlands hard tackle there as usual, and the Netherlands in full orange, right? Ecuador in dark blue, almost looking like JC blue, white shorts, white socks. Netherlands in full orange tops, orange shorts with some black trimmings and black numbers in them. Ecuador, like I said, blue shorts, blue socks, 2 shades of blue, dark to the back and a lighter striped blue at the front of their kit. Game started. Ecuador trying to come forward. Here they are with the captain Valencia in his number 13. Netherlands trying to break forward, well defended by Ecuador. Oh, lots of tackling here in the middle of the park. Early stages, Nathan Ake with it to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk back to Ake. Ake dribbling forward to, I think that's Blind there. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk with a long ball over the top. We are familiar with him doing this from his time at Liverpool. Ball collected in the middle of the park by the Netherlands. Still there in possession. Almost center pitch as they go left. Ball coming all the way back to Nathan Ake in defense. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk coming wide out here, but bad pass by Van Dijk. It goes out. It's a throw-in for Ecuador. Almost at the top of their own half. They have gotten a throw-in from that careless pass by Virgil van Dijk, the Liverpool man. We can see Edgar Davids, the great one, again on the bench alongside coach Louis van Gaal. Good coach, they say. He's had a very torrid time at Manchester United, and of recent, with the exception of Ten Hag, maybe they needed an animal long time to be coaching man with an animal name, because they have David Moyes, he failed, Olegan failed, Mourinho failed, and so did Van Gaal. They didn't like the Gaal, they didn't like David, they did not like the special one, but they love their Hag.
Yeah. Pork eaters.
lot of pork eaters over there over United.
So all of the Rastafarians are going to run away and say, no more Man U for me.
Yes. Good early possession here by the Netherlands. A player is down, an Ecuadorian is down early in this game. No one was beside him, so this could be Precario. Looked like he has a thigh strain. He's holding on to the thigh. Or a groin injury.
Or a groin injury. I hope it's not a groin injury this early.
Groin, it could be it. Or was it that the ball hit him? Hit him on the pearls? I don't know. See somebody here healing you up. Leandro
Yes, that's one of my players. Hey, Leandro, how are you?
Leandro, who's winning this game, Leandro? See, Kevin Lee.
What?
Baller boy.
Yes, man.
Baller boy in the house. Netherlands won. I thought, Coach Swaby, I thought you said that the players of your club play for Ecuador. And I hear him saying
I did not say. I said a certain amount of my players have Ecuadorian families. Obviously, Leandro is not one of them.
Okay. Big up Baller boy in the building. You know.
Baller boy.
Man from Compre down and Montego Bay. You soon see the next Kirk Hendricks, the next Compre man in the building. Big up Kirk Hendricks, normally in here. You understand me? Represent Compre. You understand me? Herbert Morrison Comprehensive High School out there in St. James. Kyla Gonzalez says 1-0, but in favor of who, Kyla?
Oh, brilliant goal by the Netherlands.
Gakpo with it. What a goal by Cody Gakpo. Oh, the man who should be coming to Arsenal, firing that one off the left foot into the back of the net, and the Netherlands take an early lead against Ecuador. Oh my word, Cody Gakpo.
Very early, management, you could see that the Dutch have a plan. They're trying to go right down the middle. A couple of times they try to get that pass into the 10 through the midfield. A little bit of luck, yet the ball ricocheted to Johansson. Johansson laid it off for him. Great touch away from the defender and a cracker in the back of the net. Beautiful stuff.
What a goal. Goalkeeper had no chance. I mean, just a little bit to the left and it would have hit the bar. Oh, Cody Gakpo, the man who could be coming to Arsenal in January. And the Premier League will be over. If that happens.
I must.
The ball of our big recruiting going on, definitely. Here's
Kyle Gonzalez also is one of mine jumping in, you know. Kyla Gonzalez.
Oh, let me see. Oh, but he says 1, but he didn't say who is going to win. He just says 1-0. That sounds like he wants Ecuador to win.
I think he's doing what you're doing. He's playing both.
People, you can see I pick Ecuador to win, but I'm wearing orange shirt, right? So I just want you to know that. Yeah, man, Kirk Hendricks. Kirky, wait a minute. Kirk Hendricks, I'm him always here, man. Another fun fact from El Granero. He says, pork is one of Ecuador's favorite food. The young pig cooked whole, mostly in a pit, is called hornado.
Sound delicious, but I probably never ever get to have a chance to taste that. So, you know, I believe you.
Oh, that could be a free kick for Ecuador. Referee says play on. Yeah, man, a recruiting Arsenal. Milankovic Savic never look good against Brazil, but it's Brazil in playing, and so I hope him can get better. Hope him can probably play a bad same way, so him value can fall, so Arsenal can get him cheaper. Bring him in and bring in Cody Gakpo, and we're good. Go ahead, Coach Huntley. Give some commentary.
I can see that Ecuador have settled down a little bit. You know, sometime a goal either way give both teams a chance to settle their nerves a little bit. And Ecuador is trying to, probe, play it into midfield, in and out. I like what they're doing right now. They're moving around the Dutch team. Players checking in and out of spaces, creating other options for the next player to receive the ball with time. So, they haven't showed anything going in the attacking third yet, but being very patient in the build-up, putting their foot on the ball constantly, just trying to get that extra pass, probing, looking, giving the players in front of the ball as much chance as they can to get into quality spaces to receive. Now the ball went back all the way to the goalkeeper. Again, looking very organized, knowing what they want to do. And now, yes, the ball goes into their number 9. Didn't see this. Ecuador patience against Qatar. I think they tried to speed up the game a lot against Qatar until they got those 2 goals, then they slowed it down to a walking pace. Now they're under one very early, so now they're trying to control the possession, in which they are doing. I'm pretty sure at some point Manny can throw up the early possession still.
Yeah.
It kind of calming the nerves because you don't want to go down 1 and then go down 2. You know, the proper way to get this done is you go down 1, you make sure you score the next goal. Because if you go down 2,
right now it just shifted. The possessional stats just shifted significantly, 58% to Ecuador, 42, and that is because they just had a very long spell of possession. 42 to the Netherlands. Ecuador completed 56 passes, 88 in terms of passing accuracy, and 33 passes completed by the Netherlands. 79% is their passing accuracy level, right? Hector M says, this is one of your players, Sir Huntley.
Yes.
Saying El Salvador winning the World Cup when? 2026.
You should know Hector. You know Hector just he's gonna throw one of those out there at some point.
Was 2026 he's talking. Oh, ball played over into the box. Shot and goal. Oh, listen, this Ecuador, this will not be an easy game for the Netherlands. I can tell you that. Big up Unseen Sports TV in the building. Back on the scene after being absent. After all his schools were kicked out of schoolboy football. And Arnett Garden lost in Montego Bay. Did you see that goal that was scored in Montego Bay by Mobile United against Arnett Garden? You need to see the video of it, man.
You gotta send me that video.
Brilliant goal.
That wasn't the one with the volley, right?
It was a volley from after a corner, and the keeper saved it, and it went out, and the guy volleyed it from one time.
I saw that.
Keeper didn't even move.
Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. And what was impressive about that shot was the confidence that the ball was hit with.
Yes.
A player run onto a ball and just swing through, and he happens to get good contact, and all of a sudden he scored. But the moment the ball left his boot, he was turning around celebrating. So
yeah. Oh, Van Gaal is 73 years old. Piney with always finding some information to share with us, says Van Gaal is 73 years old. I believe this should be his last stint coaching at any level. Bless up. All right. Yeah.
Piner, the fact finding machine.
Yeah. He and El Gran Hero.
Listen, El Gran Hero sound like he have invested a lot of time researching that pork.
No, he's a vegan, you know.
Oh, all right. Yes. Hey, one of mine, Peter Bertucci.
Come on, coach, you have to big up the team. You have to tell the people the name of the team, man. You can't just tell the people that
East Meadow 06 RLs. All right, we don't have a quote-unquote fashion team name. It's just the East Meadow 06 RLs. That's my boys.
So the possessional stats has Ecuador at 54. Free kick, foul on Dumfries. You seen that, coach?
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah. Seen that comment on screen? That's for you.
Oh, hey, Joey. Haha. No one, my boy. I told you I sent it to the group.
Yeah. They're showing the ball, the spin on the ball and stuff. Very good strike.
Very
I mean,
good.
he really caught that one beautifully. Yeah. Let's have a vote on that. Now that you have seen all the teams, what kit is the best in the World Cup so far? Let's see. I like this Netherlands orange kit. I realize that there's not a lot of Adidas kits in the league in the World Cup so far.
And that's rare. That's very, very rare.
Normally they make nice kits. Colombia, for example. Mexico has Adidas, I think. And Argentina.
Mexico, Argentina.
Colombia normally wears Adidas. Germany wears Adidas.
Yes, Poland also wear Adidas. Who else? Was Serbia Adidas yesterday?
I know they were all red. I don't think so.
Adidas used to have 90% of the market going into the World Cups, but now brands are really going out there marketing themselves, and the quality is good.
Yeah, I think they make nice jerseys for fans, not just for the team, but as a fan, you always want to wear probably that brand over some of the others in terms of the design. You look at the Premier League, is the same thing.
Well, Leon just asking me who am I predicting to win the World Cup. I was disappointed with Brazil's performance yesterday, but I'm still having them as my favorite to win. I still would like, Messi to get close enough where he can get his hands on it. But from what I've seen so far, Spain is my second favorite to win. Just the quality of football that they played and will be playing, because that's not a fluke. We can't judge them purely off Costa Rica. They're gonna play that quality football. Any team that goes out and don't defend Spain properly will be punished harshly.
Yeah. What you think of the France? First, let me ask you what you think of the game this morning. First, because the Iran beating Wales, and yeah.
When we did the Wales and US game last week, I was not impressed. I made it known right off the bat. They did what they needed to do to get a point. But the US lost 2 points instead of getting a point. The US have won that game quite comfortably, right? Iran, I didn't think Iran was as bad as how they played against England. So watching the game this morning, I think Iran was just above Wales, right? They tried to play more, and the Welsh ultimately gave it away with the goalkeeper getting the red card. Because if you watch the replay, he didn't have to come. He didn't have to come there, but
and that was a red card. There's no mistake.
Straight red card. That's no questioning of a red card on that. That's a straight red card. So in that terms, I think Iran was the rightful winner. The next game, Senegal, I wouldn't say boss the game.
Yeah, and Kevin and Bala Boy saying 2 good goals in that game.
Yes.
Scored.
The first goal in the Iran game, I'm gonna tell you something. The first goal in the Iran game, from the angle that we got it from, we didn't really see how good it was. And
brilliant goal
from behind the shooter.
And to keep it down, keep it down behind it, around the defenders into the corner there. Brilliant goal.
Brilliant goal, man.
I think this Ecuador kit is the best I've seen so far. I like it. But yeah. I see a next question here for you from Walter Malone. He says, Coach, what's the US score gonna be today?
2-1 US.
There you go. I think US gonna beat England.
2-1 US.
Yeah.
2-1 US. I'm supremely confident in our youngsters going out and putting a good shift into the
and to be fair, they really should have defeated Wales. And I think Cranky was making this point yesterday, that I think we're making this point talking to Cranky. If you don't put away your chances in this World Cup, it has proven that you probably are going to suffer in the game. You have to kill off the game when you have the opportunity to. You have to take your chances. And they didn't do that, and I think that is what cost them in the end. You have to take your chances.
Well, we've seen that in a couple of games already. We saw that in the Argentina game. We saw that in the Germany game, where the game should have been put away quite swiftly in the first half, and they didn't convert the chances. Now, you have to give props to the goalkeepers who have made some good saves to keep their teams in the game. It's not like these strikers are missing wide open chances, right? But if you don't convert the minnows, if we could put quotations over them, the minnows will get 2 chances, and it all depends on the quality chances that they get. Okay, if they convert and you don't convert, they're not letting you back in. Yeah. So the same thing goes back to the US. We had, quality chances to put Wales away, and we didn't put them away, and somehow they snuck back in and took 1 away from us.
So it's still Netherlands 1, ball stolen in midfield here, but 1 back by El Salvador. No foul on the play, player down. That looks like Dumfries. It is. Good defending. Again, you see Moses Caicedo, very good defender, having a good time at Brighton this season. Now, let's talk about the second game this morning, the Senegal versus Qatar game. Do you think, given what you have seen of Senegal, they have any chance of progressing? 20 minutes in the game so far. See Memphis Depay putting on his fashion stuff as usual. Always have to tape up himself all over.
It's coming out of this group. Definitely, the Netherlands is gonna come out on top. I think it's between Ecuador and Senegal. But
what's that other? Hold on, what's the other guy beside Van Gaal? Oh my lord, what's his name?
I haven't.
Used to play football too, for the Netherlands.
All right, the next time I see it, I'll tell you. Somebody probably have seen it on the chat.
Is one of the what's the brother's name that used to play?
Davids?
No, man, the brothers. There are 2 brothers. De Boer.
Oh, De Boer and Frank De Boer and
yeah, it's one of the De Boer brothers. No, not Edgar Davids. The one on the other side, Demo. What? Frank De Boer. What is the other name?
You have Frank De Boer and the next one.
No, it's De Boer. No, man. Is Frank De Boer, right?
Yes.
And Kevin. Those are the brothers, but there are 2 brothers. I think that is
Frank
one of
was the more famous one.
I think that is one of the brothers that we just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Senegal, I mean.
Yeah, what I was saying about Senegal, yes. I think even if they make it through, I don't think they're gonna have a big run to make because offensively they're challenged.
Yeah.
You can build out of the back into midfield, but offensively around throughout the game, there's no threat. Because even the goals came today, and you didn't really see the threat of that goal, of those 2 goals coming. In fact, they end up scoring 3. But even during the game, you don't feel that threat like, this possession heals something special. It always like fizzles out when it gets into the final third.
Yeah.
And to go far in this World Cup, you must be a threat offensively. You have to be a threat offensively.
I have not seen, I don't know if you have, like previous World Cup, you had like Mesut Ozil for Germany, you have a Ronaldinho for Brazil. Even Messi, when he was younger, used to play back a little bit more and set up the Higuain and those guys. Haven't seen much of that in this. You had what's his name? Used to play France player. Zidane. You have these players in that like number 10, very skillful, crafty players. Yet I don't see any. Oh, Ecuador on a break here. Oh, ball played in behind the player, but they still have an opportunity. Shot blocked by the Netherlands.
Ecuador is playing some really good football right now.
They're playing some good stuff. Look at that. Look at that by Ecuador. Oh, there we go. Oh, cleared out again. Good defending by the Netherlands. It goes out.
Perfect third man combination on the
Yeah,
left
man.
side here.
It's Dennis Bergkamp was sitting beside him. I know
Bergkamp.
it's
There you
yeah.
go. There you go.
Bergkamp was
But
sitting.
I didn't see him. I was watching. I was talking to you while that flash on. But
Yeah.
come on, that's an Arsenal player.
I am telling you, that's what Declan Rice was doing.
Personally, on this channel, we should remove your Arsenal card for 2 days.
I agree. I agree.
If you can't remember an Arsenal legend, maybe in my words, the best Arsenal player ever, your Arsenal card should be removed for a week. In fact, not 2 days, for a week.
I think so. You can remove it for a month because there's no Premier League going on.
And it should
No,
be
no
be a
Premier League
week.
going on. There's no Premier League going on, so it can be moved. Oh.
No, it should be a week of the fans choosing.
But Ecuador really playing well. Lots of pressure, lots of possession right now they are having in this game.
I've never seen the Netherlands play so many long balls right now trying to get out of pressure. So, and what I like, sometimes you complain about the possessional play of the team in possession. They don't move around the defenders. Like yesterday when we were watching the Brazil game, they weren't in the first half. They were
standing still.
Standing still. This team is not. You can see players checking into the half space, receiving cleanly. And you can see right now the 10 moving back on the outside. A ton of movement and quick combination passes, creating different options for themselves. I like it. What makes this even better now is if they can score a goal.
Yeah, there you go. That too. And you remember I was saying yesterday that part of the thing, though Richarlison scored 2 goals, that part of the problem. If you look at the center forward for Ecuador, he comes back to kind of tie the play up and then he goes back into position. I like those kind of forward. You see, Luis Suarez used to do it and stuff, where they come into midfield, they make plays and stuff. I don't think really Richarlison does that enough for Brazil. And they're going to have to solve that. And maybe if Neymar is absent, though I think he's very instrumental. Some players, they just need to be on the field. Just like I think when Messi's out there, even when he doesn't have the ball, he attracts attention. And that opens up other players and stuff. I think it is important to have Neymar in, but maybe if he's not able to play, given what we have seen with his ankle, it may force the coach to ask Richarlison to come off a little bit more to help with some of those build-up plays. And that is why I think they should have carried Firmino to the team, because he's good at that. Look at El Salvador. Oh my!
Beautiful to repress just now and regain possession. Play ball
there
on
you
the
go.
channel, ball coming across again, or a flick behind. They still have possession in the box. Hey, beautiful football. And just to piggyback on what you're saying just now with the nines checking in, if you watch every time the Ecuadorian 9 checks in, there's somebody making runs into that space.
Exactly.
That third man combination. So, they're playing good football. And
who does it very well? Hurricane does it at Tottenham very well.
Yes.
But when he does it, he finds himself still back in positions to score. I think Richarlison need to learn how to do that some more. Are they checking for a penalty? No.
Yeah, not a penalty. The ball hit him in the chest.
Yeah,
there you go, Ronald De Boer. Yes.
Yeah. Big up, baller boy. Yeah, man. Ronald De Boer, man, and Frankie De Boer.
I wonder who Kevin Lee, I've watched so much football with in his time. I wonder who. I wonder who.
Poor corner kick that time, not even beating the first.
Game. Only Brazil playing better football than the Ecuador team.
No, but France, to be honest, whether you like France or not, they did look good.
Yes, that's the team I didn't say something about. I like France because France is set up to win.
Yeah.
Right? France is set up to win, and that group, that coaching group, that the team have that mentality that we're here all about business. And if you watch the last World Cup when they won, there were games that they didn't play well, but they knew exactly what they needed to do to get the result. right? But I was saying from a playing standpoint, right? From a playing standpoint, the team that looked more effective to break and beat a team on or great ball again in by the Dutch, good defending by the Ecuadorian back four, real tight.
Yeah, very close, defending close to each other there.
Yeah.
But good competitive game. I think Senegal will have a hard time against this Ecuador team.
Yes, I think so also.
They work on and off, but here's the Netherlands. Oh.
The difference right now with the Netherlands and Ecuador is this. The Netherlands are getting the ball into spaces where they can run at defenders, while Ecuador is not creating those centrally. They're creating them outside. So, and you know, somebody can run at your outside back as much as you want, because if the backs keep him out there, the ball doesn't come inside and become a threat. But when somebody's running at you through midfield, it creates a panic.
Because I want to give you this, because in the opposition half, Ecuador has made 54 passes. The Netherlands have only made 32.
Woo. And that's not a joke. That's actually truth.
Corner kick. Look at them just easily. Instead of booting it away, look at this, trying to get on the break, but I think that is going to be too long.
Quality.
Trying to kick. Big up Fresh God. That's up. 30 minutes in, 31st minute of the game. Still Netherlands 1, Ecuador 0. Big up all the sports elite, you know, man like Piney. You understand me? Garvey, Baller Boy, Diego, Sauti, Demo.
Demo's here, man. Demo,
CC.
Pina, CC.
Pina, yeah. Gunners boss.
Here, man. Hey, I must have a conversation with you, because Pina said he's not paying rent for 2 months.
You know, if somebody cut up him credit card, so he has, because he normally drop him super stickers on, because on Friday people give super stickers and super chat, so he has not been doing any for a while now. But Pina, don't know. You know, you can always drop your super sticker, man. Just add them up, man. You understand me? So it's one way of supporting the channel, where we ask persons on Fridays, on Super Fridays, to give super stickers, super chat. Understand me, as we watch this World Cup. So if you like the content, please remember to like the video. Yeah, they have to. I realize that when the Netherlands on the break, they really look dangerous every time. And that's the thing. Look at this Ecuador break. Can they get the final pass? Oh, good ball.
Nice shot. Nice save by the goalkeeper.
And Valencia. Oh, what a shot. What a save. What a shot. What a save.
Nice touch inside on his strong leg.
Valencia.
And the moment he came in there.
This game is not over. It's not over.
And that's just to piggyback on what you said just now about the Netherlands. Whenever they attack, they seem like there is a break amount about to happen. It's the same thing when you watch the French team. Every attack is almost
like they're going to score.
Almost exactly.
Yeah. Corner kick for El Salvador, for Ecuador. Well, headed out, but here they are. But must commend the Netherlands, though, because the truth is sometimes we talk about offensive play, but this is good defending, because though the shots are coming from in front of the defenders, not behind them, so they are not allowing the runners to go behind them. So though they are absorbing a lot of pressure, they are playing well. Yeah, man, definitely Kyler Gonzalez. Valencia is a baller. Played in the EPL. I think he was at West Ham.
Yes, I think he was at West Ham
at one point. They have a very good team, you know. Like I said, Moses Caicedo is he's at Brighton, and he's one of the better CDMs right now in the league. Really, remember they sold Bissouma to Tottenham, and many people felt like, oh my God, how were they going to manage having sold Bissouma? And they get this guy in Caicedo, and everybody wants to buy him. They're saying that the Spanish team is the most impressive side so far because they are creating chance and scoring, unlike some other teams. Well, the truth is, maybe the team that Spain played against allowed them to. I think so far the weakest team I've seen is Costa Rica. And so the Spain, though they put away the chances, it must be also put in context that they probably played the weakest team in the competition so far.
Yes. And the next game, Costa Rica play with either certify that statement or say, you know what, Spain is a real favorite. Why? Because if they go out and put in a better shift in the next game, right? Now Spain have to show up and do something not similar, but in the same vein, performance-wise against the next opponent by winning the game convincingly again.
One of the things I like about the Dutch as well is that Memphis Depay, who is coming off injury, they don't have to start him. It's almost like they're waiting. Like the further they go in the competition, the better it is in terms of him coming back to play, which is unfortunate for Senegal. Because originally...
You're right. I'm laughing because you're absolutely right. The just imagine having one of your best player, because the player have been their best player for the past 5-6 years, and they're not playing him and still can put out a quality team.
Yeah,
that means, and the group knows that they have reinforcement on the bench that will always give them a chance to get quality results.
Yeah. And see also, Senegal have also lost Coyote.
Yes.
So he looks like he's going to be out, which is an ex-senior pro that they need in terms of his experience. Here again is this Ecuadorian team. Can they keep up this pace and this intensity? Because we have also seen teams drop off as the game progresses. Still Netherlands lead by a 0-0. A.M. Henry says France is winning. I don't know. How this is set up. France will have to go through England and possibly Belgium on their side of the bracket. Richarlison was the second best player in the last World Cup and will be doing great things this time around. Possibly Golden Boot winner. Anyone? He was the second best player in the last World Cup? Really? Wow. Who says Richarlison was the second best player in the last World Cup? Mbappe was one of the best players, Wasn't that Mbappe breakout World Cups?
I think he's listen, it's a personal choice. He likes him. And he's at this moment, showing that he can be a top player. Is he the traditional Brazilian striker? No way. But does he have goal in his feet? Yes, he does. Does he bring something that most Brazilian strikers don't have, that physicality? Yes, because you've seen him in the English Premier League where he has shown that, hey, when he presses, right? And he's a competitive young lad. So, listen, I have no problem with...
No, I think Modric and Mbappe were two of the better players in the last World Cup. Luka Modric for Croatia and Mbappe for France. I thought they were two of the better players in that World Cup. Oh, poor header. Got good defending. Richarlison touched the ball probably 5 times and scored 2 goals. Don't know if it's going to work. There you go. Kevin Lee, you're reading the game like me. He needs to be able to... This is the difference with Firmino. I'm telling you, Firmino can score those goals, but Firmino will come back in midfield and make some link-up play, almost like a false 9, but he's a forward as well. And you see him do it in the EPL. I think that is what Brazil needs in their game to progress even more. Right, still Ecuador in possession. Again, big up to Dimo Dre with the super chat, the first one of the day. Thank you so much. He says, keep up the great work, Mannings man. Amazing commitment. Though he is from Spain, he sent in his super chat in blue. I wonder, he's saying something in regards to Ecuador. Still, the Netherlands lead by a 0-0. in the 39th minute of the first half. Take it away, Sir Huntley.
I'm looking at this game right now, and the game has a flow back and forth. Both teams get back in the defensive shape and keep things solid, not being overly anxious. There's not too many emergency defending, meaning slide tackles. That mean players are getting back, keeping the play in front of them. This first goal, came very quickly in the game and ultimately settled down the team that's down, because they immediately after the goal was scored settled down quicker and start moving the ball around. But if this game play out the same way as it is right now, we can see the Dutch winning this game. I think the Ecuadorian team must start getting this Dutch team backline to turn around and start facing their goal a little bit. With those three center backs,
which means increasing even their speed of play and the transition play has to be faster.
Because even just now, they had a chance to break out and just stop the ball and drop and allow the Dutch to get behind it. Why not push the ball forward? Yeah, there's a risk of turning the ball.
He had a runner out on the left-hand side that he could have just played through.
Absolutely. And I think in that terms, you look at it, yes, there's a higher risk of turning the ball over, going so far so quickly, but trust your players. If you lose it, can we repress and get it back? All right, or foul and stop the play. Right?
Do you think that they need to target more the left-hand side of the Dutch defense where Blind is?
Yes.
Because a lot of their attacks are coming down this left-hand side where the captain is. I'm wondering if maybe because of his lack of space, they could probably look to target that side. And also, Ake is playing on that side as well.
All right. Great point. Both points, great points. I think for the captain, for Valencia to score, they have to veer the attack more and stop going on his side, because on his side, meaning he's involved in the buildup, where you would love the ball to go on the other side of the field where he can get a free run inside the box. Right?
It looks like they have made that adjustment, because I think they have made it looks like, let me see, Valencia looks like he has moved. I think I know that player right there in the white jacket.
That look like it's Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder. Yeah. And that's David. Yeah, Snyder. See, look how the Dutch has closed. Everybody has shifted to this side. So you see? So now there's no width over there. Oh, just a little bit too much weight on that pass. I think that's what they have to do. Look to target that side where Danny Blin and Ake is playing.
Yes.
Good pressing by the Ecuadorian team here. Really working hard. Hope they can keep this up. Like. Gunners boss. Yeah, after picking in the wrong forum.
That's a trolling. That's a trolling statement. Someone making that statement to trigger a conversation, a nonsensical conversation, also.
Yeah. Again, when the Dutch breaks, they look dangerous. Why did the referee stop the play? Could have played the advantage. Really?
Yeah. Because even when that ball was played, I think the ball was still moving just now when they played the ball. So
yes.
I don't know why. Or maybe he didn't stop it. Maybe they expected to get a whistle and the whistle never came.
Look at De Jong with those combination passes, really doing well. But Ecuador win it again. Haven't seen a lot of De Jong as well. I think that was the first time we have seen him in terms of, having a sort of influence on the game. But I will say I'm very impressed with this Ecuador team. I see them going through, and I think even if they finish second in this group and say England finish first, both teams will meet in the round of 16.
Hey, look at this combination. Look at this
Look at
combination.
that. These guys are playing some really good stuff.
Football, man. Really good football. Really good football. You know, continue, man. That's broken. I had to highlight that. That was really good football. A ton of combination passes. And like I said, a player check out our space, a player fill that space, the player underneath showing and keeping simple touches, 1 touch, 2 touch to get out.
But what is happening now is they're only the numbers, they're outnumbered. If you look at the Dutch, they have around 8 players defending, but Ecuador, referee, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Looks like one to me also. He didn't call it.
This is where the Dutch tried to break quickly, but Ecuador defending well again. Good defending. There you go, man. Madrid and Mbappe were the 2 best players in the last World Cup. I don't know how they get Richarlison to be the second best player. Couldn't be.
Maybe the second best player on the Brazil team. If that's Maybe he was thinking that, but he typed something else. You remember, and he's watching the game while being on the forum, so it could be a mistype.
3 minutes of time to be added.
This is the first time we have had 3 minutes.
I think a couple of times we have had 2 as well. Yeah. Free kick, foul. Bergwijn, the former Tottenham man, by the young 20-year-old. This Ecuador team will be around for the next World Cup. I'm telling you, if they all stay fit. Michael Neymar, the Argentina man, was trolling the Brazil fans yesterday. Says Argentina and Messi will be lifting the World Cup at the end.
But I think, but didn't Michael run off yesterday after Brazil scored? Mike, what are you feeling today? Feeling okay? Because Mike went sprinting yesterday so fast, I could hear the button click from my side.
Somebody's even saying that Hazard was good at the last World Cup as well. Yeah,
Hazard was good at the last World Cup also. So there's a couple of contenders. Like I said,
I don't know how Richarlison would have been the second best player for real. Can Ecuador pull one back before halftime? Come over. Headed out. Referee says that was an opportunity.
They would have been offside though, even if he score. Not the player. Then again, maybe VAR would have ruled that.
Because the player who headed the ball wasn't offside.
It wasn't offside, yes. But they gave it a corner, so
because it deflected out.
So because he headed the ball and he wasn't offside, the play continued. The phase of play continued.
Ecuador played very well. I don't know if they have another gear and they must score the next goal and also not concede again.
Well, this is the moment right now where they could score.
Goal!
Golazo! Woo!
Ecuador is beyond the man from Brighton. Fires it home from the edge of the box, deflected. Are they saying offside?
I don't want to spoil it, but they're saying offside. But let's see what happens because I don't think
it's a goal. I don't think it is. I don't think it is offside.
Let's see. It deflected. Nope, he wasn't. Offside? He wasn't. It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal.
There is no offside. Where is the offside? There's a player on the line.
And they can't say.
That ball did not touch the man from Ecuador.
And he never tried to play.
and he wasn't trying to play it. There you go. It didn't touch him.
Hold on, they call it. No, they're not giving it. They're not giving it.
It's a goal. Why? But why is it? Why was it called back? It has been taken back. I don't understand why. Who is offside? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why was that given offside? I don't know. Somebody needs to tell me why that was given offside. This is crazy. Why was that given as an offside goal? I would love for an expert to tell me why was that offside.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's flat out crazy because the player who deflected the ball, and if you call the player who
what they're saying is that, and we had this in the Premier League, and people were telling we had this in the Premier League, and people were telling me that it can't be offside because the player is not trying to play the ball. So I can't see how it is offside if the player is not blocking the goalkeeper, preventing the goalkeeper, and it's out. This is crazy.
I don't understand it also. There was no attempt to play the ball. If the player that was close enough to the goalkeeper attempt to play the ball, plus the goalkeeper had clear sight off the ball.
People, you can call in and give us your thoughts on that. I'm yet to understand what happened a while ago, but as far as I am concerned, based on the rules, I think that should have been given as a goal.
I think so too. I don't understand why that was taken back. All right, I don't understand why. Somebody
blocking the keeper can't be for blocking the keeper. It can't be for blocking the keeper, because in a corner kick, I can stand in front of the keeper, and that is blocking the keeper. Listen, when a wall is set up, when a wall is set up and I put my other players there, I'm blocking the keeper's view. There's no rule that says you cannot block the keeper. You can block the keeper. Don't you see players putting up their hand? When the Dutch played their last game against Senegal, they had a corner kick. You remember you're showing me?
Absolutely.
And the player was standing in front
of Mendy. Not facing the ball also with his hands up. Not facing
the ball, not attempting to face the ball. He was waving his hand in front of Mendy's face so that Mendy could not see the ball.
So if that's the case, then
there's no rule that says you can't block the goalkeeper. There's no rule called, there's no fault for blocking.
Man. If that's the case, right? If this the rules that the referee called back this goal from, that's the rule. Then the moment that ball was served in for Dutch against Senegal, the referee
should have called it. Foul. There you go.
Should have called foul. So I don't see it. He did not attempt to play the ball.
He wasn't.
All right. So if he attempted to play the ball, then I could say yes.
What I'm saying as well is that the ball deflected, so the keeper was already going in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
So the keeper is going to the right. The ball took a deflection, and it went to the left. So the keeper was thrown off by the first deflection.
And the person who deflected the ball was not offside. And if he's not offside, then it's a goal.
All right, people, let me say to you. If the ball was coming directly to the keeper and the player was there, the ball is not going to the keeper. The ball is going to the opposite side of the keeper. Come on. There's no rule that says you cannot block the... Listen, I don't know. I think somebody please find the FIFA rule and send it to me so I can read it. Because I was having this conversation when Mona, I think it was a Mona game and St. George's. And there was a player standing in front of the St. George's keeper. And the rule clearly states, come on.
All right, man. We gotta, somebody will find the rule and
find that rule and let me see. Go ahead, Coach. Give them the stats on the game.
That's such a big moment in the last 2 minutes of the game. It's very shocking and disappointing that that goal was not given. Plus, we have seen so far in this World Cup that, in fact, this World Cup and every World Cup where the refereeing is always leaned towards, towards offensive play. So, I honestly don't understand why that was taken back, but I'm pretty sure we're going to bring the rules up and we go from there. And I understand what Roderick Sharp is saying. All right, I understand that, but it's still it's not the player who deflected the ball was in front of the goalkeeper. It was another player. All right, but let's move forward and let's look at the first half. I'm looking at the stats, man is man, and out of all the games we have played, this is the first game we have had the stats looking so close together. Right, both teams are playing at a very high level. Yes, you can see in possession, Ecuador have a slight margin by 51 to 49, right? But even in the passing accuracy, both teams, Ecuador made 215 passes with an 87% accuracy rate, while the Netherlands made 209, which is basically 6 passes less from an accurate standpoint, and their accuracy is 85. So it's the first time we have seen two teams this close, right? No, we have seen passing accuracy, one team passing 300 plus times and one team have 200 and it's in the 80s. But from a number standpoint, where the passing accuracy fluctuate between teams by six passes, right? 3 offsides for Ecuador, none for the Dutch. Fouls committed, 6 for Ecuador, 9 for the Dutch. Corner kicks, Ecuador 3, the Dutch 1. But let's go down to the passing, total passing. Again, so close. Total passing, Ecuador 248, the Netherlands 247, 247. And again, you look at passing in your own half. One team Ecuador has 138, while the Dutch has 139. Again, from a statistics standpoint, both teams are basically split down the middle. In the opposing half, Netherlands have 70 passes in the opposing half, while Ecuador has 77. Again, think about just looking at the numbers right now, right? Both teams, you have not had this so far in the World Cup. So, yes, by looking at the game and seeing the game itself, Ecuador is giving a great account of themselves, right? But it shows also on the sheet. I'm still disappointed. Yes, they have 3 offsides, but I still disappointed that they're not turning around the Dutch quick enough, right? We need to turn around the Dutch quick enough so we can put more pressure on them. Defenders make errors when they feel threatened. When they feel threatened, that's when they're going to start defending in a desperate way. If they keep pulling the ball back and recycle to build the play, if playing into the Netherlands' hands, because now they get behind it, seasoned professionals, they can deny you that penetrating pass. But that moment, that transitional moment, when Ecuador has it, they have to go to goal. They have to run the risk and go to goal. And that means you might turn over a couple of balls, but still yet, because you're not on set, you're still set behind the ball, you should not concede if you turn that ball over.
Yeah. Some good stats there. People, again, if you have any thoughts on this, I put up there what they call the law. Got that from El Granillo right there. All right, so let's see. Let me see if I can find out where these officials are from. I like to see where the referees are from, because sometimes it says a lot, right? So let me see. Referee, that's what, from Iran? That's Iran, right? Mustafa Garbal. I think he's from Iran. I think that is the Iran flag. I think the referee is from Iran. I don't know, man.
It wasn't a good call.
I don't
I'm
think so,
sorry.
but
I'm sorry. Was that
but
good?
I still believe Ecuador are playing good enough to get back into this game, right? What I find, I don't know, because even the stats, they have most of the Dutch players, which is very strange. Like the ratings for the Dutch players are all above those of the Ecuador team. You look at like Van Dijk, I mean, almost every single Dutch player is averaging better scores than all the players in Ecuador. It doesn't look like that kind of game to me. I don't know. I must be seeing something different. So even the very stats saying that the Netherlands players are playing better. Of course, you're going to say it's offside Blue Mountain. After I Dutch your support, you know.
And
Yeah,
I'll
that's it.
see. And you're right, because even on football, they're doing the same thing. They said the
Yeah.
same thing. They said the goal scorer and Clanson, not Johansson, Clanson, is like 7.1, 7.3. You know,
Yeah.
on average, you're saying the Dutch team is performing better, because overall average they said a 6.2 for Ecuador and a 6.6 for Netherlands. No, yes, we have to give kudos to the goal, right?
Yeah. Very good goal.
Balance,
Very good
yeah,
goal.
balance of play is also has to be judged,
Yeah.
right? The balance of play has to be judged also.
All right. So let me put up. I'm going to share something with you. All right. Let me get some. I'm going to share something with you here. All right. So let's see. All right. So let me see if I can bring this on the screen for the people to see, and then we can talk and assess it. Remember, people, it is Super Friday, and on Super Friday we invite you to support the channel by giving a super sticker and a super chat. That's very simple to do. Right beside where you make your comments, there's a bar there that with a dollar sign. You just go there and you use that, and you can give. You see some people give $2. All right. So this is the actual play, right? So the shot is coming from here. The player did not deflect the ball. If you see already, so the shot is taken, it is coming in. The keeper is already going in the opposite direction of where the ball. He's going to where the ball. So he has seen the ball. That's my point. So the
Yes,
player is not blocking him because the ball is not coming from the left. The
yes.
ball is. You understand me, sir? So where the keeper can see the ball, so he's going there. The ball takes a deflection of number 7. So that is what diverted the ball. It
So,
is so the number 7 is he scores the goal. It's almost like a pass. It's a shot that turned into a pass. The keeper is already going in the opposite direction. So how do you give offside when the keeper is already going? It's like if the keeper was standing on this post here and Estupinan kicks it in this go in the on the left to the left post, they would call it offside, though the keeper is on the right side following the original trajectory of the ball. It cannot be obstruction.
let me ask you a question, man. All right. If you were to ask me a question about this, right, you would say that I'm a part of the keepers union, right?
Yes.
And I'm telling you that this is a goal.
There you go.
This is a goal. Because the keeper saw the shot. You can see his body. He's taking a step to his right. The
Oh,
ball.
the official. Sorry, the official is from that is the Algerian flag, not the Iran flag.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So you can see the keeper body. He's taking a step to his right to make a save. The ball
Exactly.
then deflected to his left. The player who's coming out did not make any attempt.
If
to
the play,
touch
that's
the
what I'm
ball.
saying. If the player was running to his right, which would be going across the line of the keeper, I could understand it. The number 7 basically passed the ball into the left-hand corner of the goal. The keeper is going to the right.
I don't. A good question. So VAR doesn't have a saying this. Obviously VAR said it's not a goal.
I don't know, man.
I don't understand. You look at both pictures. One is showing you the direct shot from behind the goal, which is the keeper's view, and one is showing you the shot from where all the players lined up. And even both shot was taken in a way in which you see
Remember,
the keeper committed to go to his right, and the player who deflected the ball was not in front of him. It was to a, and again, even if that shot, maybe that shot would have missed the goal entirely, but the ball then deflected in the goal.
No, and it's not even deflected, you know. If you watch the play,
Yeah, he took a hit.
He actually passed the ball to the opposite side where the keeper is going. It's like the man outside the 18 kicked a shot. The shot came to one of the players, and the players passed the ball to the opposite side of the goalkeeper, and it is given offside.
Well, Ruchin is asking, was the player in the was he in the vision of the shot?
Yes,
that
he was.
No, he wasn't.
All right. Good afternoon, guys. We just want to do this quick because the match soon start, right? So I don't get why this is a controversy. Like, this is a very simple call, you know, boss. Like, you cannot be offside in the line of sight of the goalkeeper, and it leads to a goal. Like, you just can't. It's very simple. The man is he's offside in the first place when the shot has been taken. Same way you cannot tackle somebody when you're offside. Same way you can't do anything once you're offside and it leads to a goal. It's the same thing. He's in line, in sight of the goalkeeper, and he's offside. Once the ball went in the back of the net, it was always going to be taken off.
Yeah, but
because he's offside affecting the play.
Then
you cannot affect the play any offside.
Demo. So then, if a shot is hit through a crowd on top of the box, then everybody that's offensively is in line with the shot then.
If everybody is in line with the shot?
No, I'm saying if a shot is taken from outside the box, right? Every offensive player that's in front of the ball is in the line of the goalkeeper also, right?
Yeah, but they're not offside. Everyone isn't offside.
Yeah, but the player that flicked the ball on was not offside. The player who was offside did not attempt to play the ball.
What I'm saying,
that doesn't matter.
Anyway, Demo, we're gonna have this because the game started. I know you need to watch it, but all I'm saying is that if the ball had gone in directly from the player who kicked it originally and went into the back of the net, that would have been offside.
I have no problem with that. None.
No, it's offside either way, man. Look which part the man stand up, boss. Like, whether him dive the right way or the wrong way initially, it don't matter because he's right in front of the goalkeeper.
Anyway,
he can't do that.
The game has restarted.
All right.
Big up yourself, boss.
Demo, I'm going to take over for 2 seconds. You mind, man? Give me 2 seconds, all right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you want me to wait with man till they come back?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you want to wait? All right, you can't go and watch. Up to you, Demo. All right, so.
No, I mean, I'm watching at work on the computer, so it's very slow because of the holiday yesterday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but go ahead and explain. This is like the game has restarted, people.
I think I'm ahead of you, so I don't really want to make the noise.
No, man. Go ahead and make nice, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, but man, I'm very shocked that this is causing so much controversy, honestly, because this happens all the time. This is not the first time. That's why you see when people in an offside position and them like move out the way, like one of the times you see them try to sight the ball, right? And even sometimes they call it back when the player who is offside try to sight the ball in front of the goalkeeper because he obstruct the play. You can't do that because if he was not there in the first place, the keeper, I mean, sure, he would have been going the wrong way, but you just can't be offside and affect the play.
Anyways, we're gonna pick up this at the end of the game. You understand me? Because I don't know. I saw a rule on the thing. We need to check it some more because, I don't know.
But like, I think you are the only person who and this
what
agrees.
Me and the only person.
No, like people here on this channel, I think we alone make a big deal out there. Everybody,
you know why? Because they want the team to win. They're supporting Netherlands, so they're not going to call it offside.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, when I saw the goal went in, I was celebrating the goal. But then I was like, when I see the replay, I was, but the brother, they offside, and that's it. I never think like, it deflected, so he was going the wrong way in the first place and all of these things. No, once you're offside, you can't affect the goal. That's just how I see it. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit, man, is, man, you know, I was speaking to my friend earlier, and he said to me that the Netherlands team they're stacked. But I don't know if I'm the only one. I think this Netherlands team is a very ordinary team. You know? I don't see nothing special about them, you know, boss.
I agree with you.
Like, man, I get the fanfare over Netherlands. I mean, they have Van Dijk as us and De Jong, right? And maybe if you want to call Nathan Ake, and Gakpo is on the rise right now. But apart from that, I don't really see no sprinkling of new stars.
Let me see. Goal!
Oh yes, justice served.
Goal! Offside again. Where? And the keeper just push out the ball and man run for goal!
I should be that talk to you the bit about what.
Yes! Yes! Hold them! Wonderful equalizer. Justice serve. Good shot. Valencia again. Christopher Wright coming to challenge Jada Diva about the outside, you know. Christopher Wright, turn on the background sound and Demo is listening to you. Go ahead.
Yes, I turn it up.
No, I hearing. All right, I hear an echo
Hold on.
Like the stream and yeah.
Hold on.
So Demo, yeah, send him a letter there. Go, Demo. You know, I think the Netherlands are going to lose this game.
I mean, I know that it's very competitive right now and it's end-to-end stuff. I think he's onside, but it's very competitive between the two because, like I said, I see the fanfare man over the Netherlands team. I don't think that they're very good, especially when the Paynas start the games. Like, when I get the hype.
He came on at halftime.
Yeah, though. I know he didn't start, but I'm saying, like, them not that special to me, honestly. I think they might nick it though and win 2-1, but they're not that special.
The man signing a new contract. Oh gosh.
It's a very good game though, I must say.
Yeah, I think
very
so
competitive.
I think this one of the better games that I've watched. I mean, very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive. So far to me, it is, like I said, one of the better games. But I think Van Dijk has really aged. I think Van Dijk age is affecting his pace.
No, boss, this has nothing to do with his age. Van Dijk is still recovering from an almost career-ending injury, no, boss. You remember say something they nearly broke his foot? Pickford.
It's Pickford, yeah. In that Everton game, yeah.
Yeah, and ever since he came back, he's not been the same. He's very tentative, doesn't want to really go into challenges anymore because, like, him almost in his career. So, I mean, I understand as a human being, I understand it, but as a Liverpool fan, it's like, bro, you have to do better. You have to engage some more. But I really understand why he's being cautious and, with the injury that he got.
Yeah. All right, Christopher Wright is back. Go ahead. Yeah, man. Better now, Christopher.
I'm not hearing.
I am hearing you.
No, that was me. I'm saying I'm not hearing Christopher.
Oh, not hearing him. The man they are foreign of such bad internet, man. I think a foreign are the best place for internet, man.
You got that right. You probably know they're foreign.
Of course, somebody are foreign. Christopher, the internet over there your internet is very choppy. So you're frozen.
Man, they're foreign money. No foreign internet stay like that.
Yeah, the man, Jesus.
Marlins, may I jump off? Because I'm not hearing him. Come on back.
All right.
Or maybe him phone a ring or something.
Yeah.
What minute you on right now, man?
So me have more than one thing. So the one that I use because it's closer to the CVM time is where a lot of Jamaica is 52 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
This is going in the 54th minute now.
Okay.
All right, but this one I have here is at the 55th minute going into the 56th.
55th? Wait, on which side that you have?
50. Yeah, so 54, 50. Yeah.
Which one that? Which one that?
I've said it to you.
No, because I thought I was way ahead, but you're the close one.
Man, the bandula internet shared it out there. Ain't that even easy?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Ecuador really, I mean, very competitive game. Very, very competitive game. To me, like I said, in terms of both teams, this is one of the better games that I have seen so far. One of the
Yeah,
better games.
I think like I know you have I know he's a very young player, but I think Simmons is one of the better creative
Should be
players
playing,
in this
yeah.
team. Like the Classens and them players, they
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, what is he doing on the field?
I'm gonna get it. I mean, we just they get it. He scored in the last game, so obviously they're probably going to let him play. He scored that last goal that they got, but come on.
Boy, I am a word for Senegal because I mean this team is listen the the young looked like he's not even in the game. You realize that?
Yeah, I mean he was good in spurts. I remember a couple dribbles and beating about three players, but he's not influencing the game as we know he can. Oh, Valencia is actually the leading goal scorer now outright in the
Yeah,
World Cup.
because that's his third goal, right?
Yeah, who would have thought? Well, he was at West Ham.
Yeah, he used to play for West Ham.
Very overrated Netherlands team, I must say.
Yeah, and they are not. The thing is that they are not. It's not like I can say they're based on the starting level, like they're a young team because they're not really young. You know,
Exactly.
they're not a young team, so probably most of these players won't even be back for the next World Cup if they qualify. And this is a team that I think will do well, you know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because them always say that the Dutch, because sometimes they miss the World Cup, do they have all that quality? So this is a team that they expect to come to the World Cup and do a lot.
Yeah.
Look at the midfield battle. I tell you, El Salvador, Ecuador. Oh.
So I mean, one of the key players for me that they're missing is Gini Wijnaldum because he was actually great for them.
Old as well.
Huh?
Old as well.
No, he got hurt, but he was really playing. I think he broke his leg or something like that. He was really playing well for them and getting a lot of goals. So that's a key part of their midfield and I mean attacking prowess going forward in that system. He was really good for them, and him getting hurt is a massive blow. So
I see. Somebody said Valencia, Saka, and Richarlison leading the race for the Golden Boot.
what? No, they have 2 goals.
Yeah,
Valencia
Saka
have 3.
2. Yeah. Yellow card to number 20 for Ecuador, Mendes. See the man, the yellow carded, I think so.
And gentlemen, we are where we're supposed to be. Tied game.
Yeah, a justifiable goal this time, which is right.
I see Brian Discalo, I think the name is, asking, what's up, coach? How was the Ecuador goal?
Hey Brian, I was dropping my daughter off and I saw it while I was driving. I had to pull over to absorb it. I love it. Hey Brian, hope all is well, my friend. Long time don't see. You come by the facility sometime, all right? That's one of my players also. He's off in college. Great player. Some of that injury and didn't recover the way, sometimes injury happens, for a young player. And but great family, great person, great kid,
Yeah, you know that this Ecuador team, Dima, based on the age, right?
Yeah.
23 of them will still be in their 20s at the next World Cup.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
But you know that player form can just imagine if they all, you understand me? If they all peak, yeah, that would be given what we have seen of them. That would be big.
And then you're gonna have other players pushing them also. So
Yeah.
we know player form and injury and illness and all that stuff can come about. But if
Oh,
you
he hit the post.
What?
yes,
Whoa!
woo,
I'm telling you, Netherlands are in trouble. Netherlands are in trouble, Demo.
I told you, bro, this team is very overrated, man. I don't get the hype.
Valencia, it was at Valencia again?
no, it wasn't Valencia. It was the midfielder.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Whoa.
And beat him ends up. He had no chance.
Yes, people, remember, smash the like button, subscribe. Also, Super Friday, right? So we only have 2 super chats. We have around 8 to go. So if you want, support the channel by sending a super chat and a super sticker. I leave you in the capable hands of Demo Liverpool and Huntley Liverpool.
Hey, Demo, you like the rags? Where's Demo? Demo's gone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good competitive game
Oh,
here.
you never hear me, my bad. I was mute. I was saying, sorry, my bad. I was saying those aren't rags, boss. Those are scars.
No. In the old days, we call them rags. The rags
Oh,
are
yeah?
the club. Yes, the rags are the club. All right. Now we're
Yeah,
making
man. I
nice and
have a
cool
couple
and strong.
myself, man.
Now, I just put a couple up. You know, 'cause this is where when we all had the pandemic, I would do all my Zoom meetings from.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I don't want to torment management, so I only left two pieces up.
Okay.
I don't want to torment him. So I left 2 pieces up. I have the flag also, you know, all that good stuff. I can throw it up. You know, hold on, there's one flag right here. Oh, here we go. There's one flag right here. So I don't
Yeah, I
want to
think
torment
I have that one as well.
Don't want to torment him. But back to the game, you know, lovely game of football. I think so far in the World Cup is the best game I've seen between 2 teams. You have had one team overshadow the next team playing better football, but right now 2 teams. The longer this game go, is the more respect you have to put on Ecuador name. The more respect you have to put on Ecuador name.
All right, boss. Give me 1 second here. May I go come off and change the internet and come back.
Not a problem. I'm
All
right
right.
here. As this game goes along, you can see the Ecuadorian players are getting more and more confident in their abilities to stay up and play one of the giants of European football. Each of these Ecuadorian players will, at the end of this game, if it stays like this, walk off with a ton of confidence, while I think the Dutch team confidence will take a hit. Again, playing a lot of long balls. They're bypassing the midfield. The Netherlands I'm speaking about, while Ecuador is constantly playing those 15, 20-yard passes, quick link up, quick combinations, putting more stress on the Dutch team. Good tracking just now by the Ecuadorian player. The Dutch look very threatening just now. No, it's a 1v1, good defending by the Dutch center back, Van Dijk. Now Valencia is outside left, 1v1. Get a cross in, but the center forward just didn't have a proper angle to attack that ball, to put his left foot through it. Good tracking by the Dutch center back IK also. Dutch is having a good spell at the moment. Moment they lose the ball, quick repress, dispossess the Ecuadorian players and go back to building again. But Ecuador set up in a nice 5-4-1 formation defensively in their half. While the Dutch is probing for space, Ecuador is making things very predictable, pushing the ball from side to side, clogging the middle, so they can't have any interior passing nor penetration. Hey, that was a good build-up by the Dutch just now, swinging the ball from right to left, then coming up the left side with some quick interpassing. Klassen is now putting the strings in midfield, not only creating space for other players, but when the ball do get to his feet, he's finding that number 9. Good point, Mr. Dre is saying a lot of the Ecuadorian players were in the U20 squad that won the World Cup. There you go. Now you can see where the confidence of these players come from, because they have won important trophies before. And I guess also these guys are all hungry. They're looking for the next contract because this is their livelihood. So these guys are motivated, they're healthy, and they believe in the system and believe in what they're doing now. You know, we all know how hard they're gonna play for their country. Now there's a collision. There's a Ecuadorian player down. He's up and we have resumed playing. I was saying the last 5 minutes, the Dutch have taken a more aggressive stand to control possession a little bit better. They have not played in the long balls. They're trying to play what we know the Dutch to be, a good passing and moving team. Roderick shop. They're looking for a keg of beer. I think what they call this moment of this phase in the game is, you have to suffer a little bit. And I think the Ecuadorian players are physically and mentally ready to suffer a little bit to get past this phase, right? Don't want to give up anything, so they have to go chase the game again. So they're putting the work, very organized. You can see the structure within their team, players understanding their roles and executing their roles right now to the best of their ability. Dutch is about to make a sub. Let's see who they're taking on right now. They're taking on Clanson, and let's see who they're putting in. Berghoich. So they're taking a midfielder for a midfielder / forward. The Ecuadorian manager, let me get that for you. The Ecuadorian manager. Who's the Ecuadorian manager? Gustav Alfaro. Gustavo Alfaro. That's his name. Yes, Ruchin. They obviously did a very good job with their scouting and how they prepared their team, because you have 6 months to really get as much information as you can on your opponent. And now, obviously, they put a plan in for every team they played against. They knew exactly how they wanted to play against Qatar. They got their goals and they killed the game, didn't exert themselves too much. Because I remember in that first game, at some point, they're basically walking with the ball. They know where to hit the Dutch right now. And like I said, right now in this moment, they know they have to suffer a little bit defensively, and they're putting in the work. Most importantly, when this moment is past, they don't concede. They're preparing a change to come on number 16. Man is man. You can look and see who is the number 16 player.
Number 16. Number 16 coming in.
Yes.
That is the man, Sarmiento. He's an attacker. Plays for Brighton in England as well. Jeremy Sarmiento of Brighton coming on.
All right.
He is the number 16.
I wonder who they're going to take off to put him in.
And again, he's a 20. He is a 20-year-old. He really plays on the left side of midfield.
Yes.
Plays on the left side of midfield. Attacking-minded player, but can play a good midfield role.
There you go. So they're putting a player in that have multiple skill set.
Yeah, very fast player. Very fast. Speedy winger.
So I think they're probably going to bring him in for ball is in behind for the Dutch team. I think it's going to be offsides though. It's going to be offsides.
Somebody asking who the Ecuador manager is. Gustavo Alfaro.
Yep, he was offside by at least 6 yards. But again, he's that far. Put the flag up. If it's marginal, then you let them run through and then VAR start it out, right?
Yeah.
If he's that far away, just put the flag up, get it over with.
Hey, people, again, we want to encourage you, continue to subscribe and help the channel to grow. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the platform. Also, like the video, right? When you like the video, someone else looks and says, whoa, what is it about this video that they're liking? And they go ahead and they like the video as well. You can also support the channel by giving a super sticker or a super chat. And you can give from $1 to $1 million. You can use some of those LA Lewis money. He said he just got $300 million and he has many maroon flags available as well. Right? All you need to get some of 300 billion, and he's willing to give all his citizens $1 billion from the maroon village. Just printed all those money. They call him the 7-star general of insanity.
You get 7 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. There's not much you can do except
the
just give it out.
The 7-star general, the general of insanity, they call him. 1-1. The score remains.
You know, can you put up Roderick? And I'd love to ask Roderick why you say the Netherlands gave that away.
I think maybe he's talking about outside. Maybe he's talking about the outside call.
Could be.
Must be that he's talking about.
I was talking about the goal. Maybe just a delayed reaction to him posing.
Oh. So Vlasinan is out as well for the Netherlands. And Berghuis, who started in the last game, he is in. Sarmiento is in for Estrada. So that means they're probably going to push up Valencia up front and put on the man Sarmiento on that left side to use his space. Yes.
Well, like I said earlier, man is man. The Ecuadorian team suffered defensively and had to endure at least the last 10 minutes of just, the Dutch kept coming at them. But they did the job, and now they're back in some control, in possession again. And I like what this team does. They read the room very well. Very well. They read the room very, very well. When they're under pressure, they get back, they get organized, they stay composed, they don't do anything rash, they don't give away, crazy free kicks, they don't win the ball and force it. If they need to knock it long and get rid of the pressure momentarily, they do it. But when they have a chance to keep the ball and don't take risk, right? Just like we spoke about yesterday. Which team was it that kept giving the ball away? And the Blues into Portugal. Ghana, right? Wasn't like Ghana who, did the defensive work, but then get the ball and was overly ambitious and gave the ball away. You can see these boys are well drilled, and when they're this young and have had some success in the Youth World Cup, and now you see them in this.
They won the Youth World Cup, I think. Not this time around, the time before.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. From seeing them being so confident to make the right decision, right?
Yeah.
When they're under pressure, they're not going to force it. They're not going to take unnecessary risk, right? And even in the first half, I was a little bit critical because they didn't get forward quick enough to turn the Dutch around. And when they did, they got their goal. Now they know, they feel comfortable that the Dutch can't hurt them again unless they do something silly. So they're sticking to their guns, being very disciplined, right?
Yeah. See a couple of comments here. Welcome, Brain Drain. Haven't seen you all morning. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your turkey yesterday. Yes, I think in terms of ball playing, Qatar so far is the worst host nation I've seen. South Africa was poor as well. Or poor giveaway by Ecuador. South Africa was poor when they hosted, but I don't think as poor as this.
You got to remember also in '94, the U.S. was poor also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
But
see that under the rug.
didn't they win a game though?
Yeah, but the football was woo.
Yeah, but they won against Colombia.
It was frightening. The football was frightening.
Yeah. So, yeah, finally, like I said, an African team won. And, more goals as well for them. Yeah. We tried to see if we can get the 7-star general on the program, the General of Madness.
Who's that?
No, it's this guy called L.A. Lewis. I'm just kidding, man. I'm playing with Rochin. Saying what?
Oh, got you. 7-star general. I'm putting it right here.
Oh, whoa! What a change. Wighurst, the room coming on as well as they take off Cody Gakpo. That's crazy. Look at this Gunners boss with a super chat, people. Big up Gunners boss. I hear that if you get fouled, more you are better. Another piece of crap. I think he's trolling church. Yeah.
I know that he's watching and not saying a word.
So, Wighurst is on. The Rune is on. They had brought on that's in the both came on in the 80th minute of the game. Corner kick for Ecuador. Right, Ecuador just one substitution so far. The Dutch removing the goal scorer Gakpo, Klaassen. They also remove Koop Meneer, who started the game. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Thought my ringer was off.
Yeah, man. Oh, not the best corner, but they won the header or shot way over the top. Brighton, Brighton. Yeah. Yes, Ruchin. I love Arsenal to buy Caicedo. Very good player. So that is our third super chat of the day. So we have 7 more to go. Support the channel if you can. I know you're going out for Black Friday sale, but before you go, support the channel. But this has been a very good game by a young Ecuadorian team, and like I said, most of these players will be back if they qualify. South America is a very tricky place, but with 48 teams going to the World Cup, South America, I'm understanding, getting 3 more automatic spots. They should qualify.
That's almost 50% of who's playing.
Yep.
In South America. 16 new teams, right? Yeah. That's we have had this conversation before, but I think this is a little bit too much. You should have gone 8, and then the next World Cup after go 8. But FIFA is doing their thing, so that means that we, Jamaica, should be vying for one of those spots, right? And not a playoff spot either.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. Definitely, Jamaica should be there. Look at even at this stage of the game. Look at the number 13 Valencia for an older man chasing that down, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see from your captain and your senior pros.
Leading by example.
At 33, little bit up there in age.
Leading by example. You just watch just now in the sequence of play. I think you're probably just going to see it now, how good and how organized this Ecuadorian team is. Very organized. Back 4 was nice lined, very tight. The midfield 3 slid over and did the job to force that pass. And that pass went in behind, but they couldn't have passed that ball any slower. Oh, look at the former Man United player. Valencia.
what I don't understand with this Ecuador team, not Ecuador team, that's a former Ecuadorian standout there, Valencia,
Yeah, man.
leading from side to side, was biting his nails. Probably looking at his cousin out there on the field saying, come on, cuz, you got to get them.
Got to get this right. Got to get this right, cuz. Who you think going to be more happy than him? No one. Remember, he shouldered this for years. He shouldered this for years. So.
Really, really good going. Once you forget that, Elliot Lewis. Gunners boss, you get him on, man. Get him on. We will talk about World Cup. Maroon boss don't believe in a World Cup, man. Maroon boss around Maroon Empire. And I try to find the Maroon Empress. Oh, again, good pressing. The Dutch had to just clear that one out and ball headed in. And I'm telling you, I haven't seen much of De Jong in this game.
Yes,
I remember.
That's the problem with him. I think he goes hiding too much.
Yeah, I think in the Senegal game he was a standout. I'm not seeing. Oh, Estupian fouling his man there. Free kick. Think he has run his course. I think that is why the coach has brought on that player on the left side to help him there. But they have only made, the other thing is that they have only made one substitution so far, right? What do you think? And we have seen where when substitutions have been made, we have seen where goals have been conceded. Moses Caicedo with a yellow card there, really work hard in this midfield today. Big up Horace Lynch, saying ball in Ecuador and black man strong out of South America. You know that Argentina is the only South American team that has never used like a black player, or a player that dark skin player. Paraguay has, Uruguay has, Chile, Peru.
For a second, coach, there's an issue with Valencia. He's down in the middle of the field right now, having some issues.
Yeah, I think he's going to be substituted. He's one of the older players, and I mean, when I saw him make that run there, I was surprised. But the game is not going to be stopped
unless you're holding your head.
Yeah, but he's down. I think the referee can't stop the game, though.
All right, you just look like some cramps, so it's nothing crazy.
Or the Dutch could have put out the ball.
Turkey, blue, true blue.
I have heard that Turkey true blue, but I have not experienced it. I've not experienced it, so I can't speak to it. So he's saying that he wants to be substituted. Is that what he's saying?
Looks like it.
I think they're having an argument saying that why didn't you stop the play? But I think the referee needed to have stopped the play. I remember when the former Newcastle Tiote, I think, what his name again? That died. I remember when he was down on the field, it was a head injury, and they took some time to respond to it, only to find out that it was a heart issue. When you see a player has no one around him and he goes down, you need to stop the game.
Look like they're getting Rodriguez ready to go down the field. And Ibarra.
Yeah, Ibarra, that's a forward as well. Big, strong forward, 28 years old, plays for Pachuca. Was in Europe. And number 10, also coming on. Number 10, left winger.
As they shown who's coming on for.
All right. Let's see. So we can keep it up to the 90th minute of the game.
So Valencia will be leaving the
Substituted.
field.
Yeah. We saw yesterday when the captain of Ghana came off that the ship went down. Number 26 also coming on.
I think this group is
Rodriguez,
I think this group is more focused.
22-year-old he is. Coming off on a stretcher. Like he has some ice or something on his chest right there. Like this is a issue with his chest.
Brain drain say the ship sunk.
Yeah.
No,
When IU came off, yeah.
the ship went sideways into a big iceberg.
It's an iceberg like the Titanic.
Yeah, man.
So Plata, the man coming out, and Valencia coming out. So good to see a young defense line playing so well.
Yes, man. And so calm.
Yeah.
So calm.
Arias Lynn says, I am sure sports, you're a genius. You are a genius. It's the same thing.
Whoa! Ball went back to the goalkeeper. Striker immediately put pressure on him. Keeper hit the ball on the striker, and almost the ball deflected in the goal. Almost.
Just over the top. Yeah.
6 minutes. Wow.
Yes. So the starting 11 for England is already out. Pickford, Trippier, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Rice, Bellingham, Saka, Mount, Sterling, and Kane. For the United States, the starting 11, same. Pulisic, Wright, Weah, Musa, Adams, McKinney, Robinson, Ream, Zimmerman, and Dest. Look at the pressure on Van Dijk. I'm telling you, they are working so hard.
Working him. Not leaving without this, my friend.
Oh, hey, we said that we celebrate Thanksgiving, Lord have mercy. Talk me not celebrate Thanksgiving. What I do, I will benefit from the holidays. That's two different things, you know. I use the holidays to my benefit. No, I mean I celebrate them, and you understand me? It's not like Jesus is born on the 25th of December. But when Christmas come, what you do? You don't eat Christmas cake. I eat Christmas cake, I drink sorrel same way. I be living on my barrel and my cake and my sorrel and my $1,000 bill way I flow. I want to talk through blue.
Believe in the benefits of the holidays.
There you go, sir. I enjoy the benefits.
Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that.
Man, this could have been 2-1, but looks like it's going to end 1-1. Very, very, very good game.
Got a ton of time left. Let's see what happens. These boys
3
are
minutes.
fast.
Yeah, around 3 minutes remaining.
What I like with the attackers also, excuse me, man. What I like with the attackers also is that they're leaving a mark on the defenders. Every time they get to a Dutch defender, they leave a mark on him.
Yeah.
Physically.
Gustavo Alfaro still giving instructions on the sideline. No sight of Louis Van Gaal. Sitting down as usual.
As usual, that's his thing.
See the Ecuadorian fans
Oh,
crossing their fingers.
damn. Get a corner, man. Get a throw. I think so. I think Brown was. A mixed player. I don't think he was.
Yeah. Brown
I don't think he was Africano though.
He was African. Brown. Yeah, and he was one of their best. He wasn't fully though, and he was one of their best players, and it was very controversial.
Yes, going into the World Cup, I remember.
Yes, he wasn't supposed to even go to the World Cup. Yeah. It was like Argentina.
Maradona spoke out for him.
Yes, if it wasn't for Diego Maradona, he would not have played in that World Cup.
He would not played because they would have wilt to the masses. I remember he scored in the finals also.
Yeah, man. It's 82, 86.
86.
Yeah.
Oh, bad touch.
So over the weekend, you'll see people like Pioneer and Chris Lynch and CC and Coach Swaby and Brian Manasteel. All the regular hosts, they'll be coming in for this weekend, to bring you through some of the games. As usual, Coach Swaby will be here.
This backline for Ecuador is, I got to give them as much plaudits as they can, man. I young boys playing at this level.
Yeah, man.
Not losing their cool, not getting drawn into the occasion and make silly errors. Look at that. Again, time the step perfectly.
Yeah. So I have it here on my thing right here. It's game is over.
Should be right now. It's 6 minutes and 5 seconds. The referee is about to blow it right now.
This is what I don't understand. They have given Cody Gakpo the man of the match.
Who?
Cody Gakpo. He's the man of the match. He scored a goal, brilliant goal. And on my app, they have him as the man of the match.
Let me check on mine and see what happens. Let me check on mine and see who they give.
Yeah, well, he's a 7.3. So I think on.
Yeah, he's a 7.3 on mine. Yeah, they're gonna give him on mine also 7.3. Valencia 7.2.
Excellent game of football. I wonder where big up this Archibald. Big up yourself, Big up yourself, Archie. Again, condolences to you and your family, my brother. You understand me? Bless up. Anthony Archibald, bless up yourself. Archie, you need, listen, people, you can call in. Hey, because we're not going to stay long for this one. We have a game coming up at 2. You understand me? Very exciting group. This group is nothing yet is settled in this group because Qatar has a last game. I wonder if the person there in charge of Qatar will give the players some incentives to get the Netherlands out. We have Balakar. Balakar is calling in. We're going to take his call. And then, yes, Balakar.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's going on?
I know I'm there. I'm just going to watch the match. I know last night, our coaches this and we had the prediction. And one match I bet for, and an England match. So England doggy US 5 or 6.
What?
So when they ask about So when they ask about the game that we just done, I tell them somebody to leave the game there alone, because the game they can swing anyway. You understand?
Balakar, you're real?
So the US don't get 5 or 6 today.
From who? Yeah. You're real? You're not real, man. You know,
Some man is man.
start over I call,
Some man
Balakar. Start over I call.
No, some man is man. We go talk football. We go talk football now. Because why if you say US can't get 5 today?
Why I feel? Because
Yeah.
they're a proper team.
Proper team man is alright. We go give you weakness in the US. This US back 4.
Yes.
Shaky bad. Understand?
Where you get that
They
from?
can't tackle. They cannot tackle. The left back can't tackle. And whenever you have a center forward, we can hold up the ball and move. The 2 defenders them get shaky. Against Wales, when Wales put on that center forward, that real center forward, you know what they say? Because US and create problem on our back.
Balakar, you know that if you know Balakar, you know that if
Sorry.
if the USA had put away some of the chances they had at the beginning of that game, Wales would have ended up getting 3 or 4 or more.
So all right. So
because
USA,
remember, defending, right, has many aspects to it. You can be poor one-on-one, but you play a good team defense. Secondly, like a Pep, sometimes the best defense is to keep possession of the ball or to keep stopping the play, slowing down the play. I cannot see England giving unless somebody has gotten some card or something. But I don't see America getting 6 and 5 from England. I don't think England is that good.
Let's see 5 today. Hurricane they go come out back. Hurricane don't come out today with fire cars. He must score yet. He can't go keep up with Saka and Sterling and then Rashford don't come off, I think. Trouble man is man.
Okay. All right. So that is your view still. So we're not going challenge. Yeah.
Obviously.
Listen to the coach, Balakar. Yeah.
Obviously, Balakar been drinking the Kool-Aid about English football. But that's all right. He has the right to his opinion. You know, we're not gonna poo-poo his opinion. And hey, listen, if it happens, he's gonna call back. I hope he does. Call back and say, you see?
No call back, man.
All right. But what if it doesn't happen? What are you gonna do? You gonna call back also?
Yeah, more call back to man.
All right, absolutely. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
All right, cool.
That's what I want to hear.
You see before the Panama match play, turn to somebody and say, Panama they get 5 or more today.
Panama?
You see, not Panama, Costa Rica.
Oh.
Before French match play.
Yeah.
Mr. France drop 4.
Yeah.
See we see Argentina they play, me know then we go lose.
All right, so what you should do, Balakar, what you should do is this. Yeah. All right, you should come on the program and help management and I, and you can make these bold predictions on the ear. So when you put them back in the forum, we can say, hey, yes, he did say that, and give you a credence. You don't think that's fair?
Yeah, man, that's fair, man. But
that's fair.
All right. So you as a coach now, look on the defense, the US backline, as he said, boy, they cannot defend good. Like
I am gonna say this. I'm not gonna pretend like they are the best unit. They're not at the same quality at this Ecuadorian defense. All right, but I've seen them play individually and collectively. If you can look at your team and say they made one mistake in a particular game, that's always a plus for you.
Let me ask Balakar this. Balakar, you think Harry Maguire can defend? You think Harry Maguire can defend?
Harry Maguire, at this present moment, Harry Maguire cannot defend. When Harry Maguire was at Leicester, Harry Maguire was a better defender.
I'm going to ask you a better question. You think Harry Maguire could improve this U.S. defense?
Harry Maguire not play, man. Harry Maguire not play.
Who?
Kyle Walker.
All right.
No. I
He's
gave you the
naming the
starting
team.
11 already. He
He
started.
said
He's
he's
starting.
starting.
He's starting with Stones and Trippier and Shaw. Same team starting. No changes for England. No changes for the USA. Same team starting for both
So let me
teams.
piggyback on what you said, man is man. So
No,
Balaka,
Wright is starting over Sargent
yes.
in the USA team. Yeah.
So Balakar, listen to me carefully now. So if you wouldn't put Harry Maguire to help the the US defense, that means he's a weak link, right? On the English defense. So why you not thinking that all right? So why you not all right? So let me ask you, because you seem like you watch a lot of football. If you put Harry Maguire up against where, who you think gonna win that battle?
If I not hear Maguire go win, but up on the floor, he's not going to win.
Yeah, it's on the floor. It's gonna be on the floor. It's not gonna be in the air.
Because
a foot race.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you how you go now. A foot race, where you go win, but guess what? We're not gonna get that chance because you have one of the best defensive midfielder. Not moving, go nowhere at all.
Best defensive midfielder. When I say best defensive midfielder, where?
Coach, I say man is man. I say one of the best.
One of the best. Where? At West Ham. He's one of the best defensive midfielder at West Ham.
Well, he's the best one.
This World Cup right now to manage man. We don't have at this World Cup too. He's one of the best.
You want me call out 5 and he's not in it? So we're clear already?
Call out the 5.
All right. Casemiro was better than him. Declan Rice.
Yes.
All right. The guy who played today, Caicedo, better than him.
Caicedo for who?
Ecuador.
Better than him.
The man, they're not better than him, man. Come on, man.
Oh my God! You want to come today, Balakar?
He is Balakar.
You're talking about today alone, man.
At the World Cup, you say? You see at the World Cup. So they played 2 games and he dominated the first game. He dominated this game. You didn't see Kevin De Jong. So he's one. That's 2. So you want to go on further and give him more?
Yeah, man, go on further, man.
Rabiot for France. Busquets for Spain. All of those players better than him. And I can go on and on.
That's 4. And he's
man. With the top, you see you just mentioned 2 players when we know not tackle none tall in our defense.
Who?
Busquets and De Jong are tackling on at all.
No. Balakar did not. Balakar said Rabiot from France.
Me and you know that.
Balakar, listen what I said. What do you mean? Balakar.
No, Rabiot.
Balakar, just listen.
Yeah.
Busquets is so...
It's not...
Busquets. So watch this. You're telling me, right, that Spain plays with Busquets in this position. He doesn't have to tackle, but he always have the ball. Excellent defender that. If me not have to tackle and me can get every ball off of you, that means I know the game, I'm intelligent.
There's a different bit.
Because if you have to tackle...
a good tackler and a good defender.
If you have to tackle Balakar, if you have to tackle, you have already made a mistake. That's what you're learning defending.
You see when we go say it, you know, man. You see what they make sure do? They make sure use Rodri as one I defender.
No.
Listen, you know, since Rodri play last man, we
Why do a Balakar?
Eh?
All right, let me tell you this. You know
why? Spain have other defender can play.
Exactly. And watch this. Spain have other defender. Rodri tackles so much, and the coach decides to start Busquets over Rodri. He wants to play Rodri, and him rather put Rodri as centre back than move Busquets. That shows you how good the man is.
So, coach, you know what? England match the other day. You know, see how Declan Rice hold up the back four there, so he don't even run away. Break up the tackle, pass.
No. We're not saying he's not a good 6, you know. But you're making it seem like
he's one of the best at the World Cup. That's what you said.
He's not.
I said he's one of the best.
Then let me just say you say.
But that was said.
Yeah, make it look like me say he's my best in the world.
No. We never said that.
I did not say that.
Balakar. We never said that. We never said that.
All right. Man is man.
Balakar, if you say a man is one of the best, I mean easily name 5 players that have looked better than him already.
Oh, in your opinion. Oh, okay.
You don't share the
That's in
opinion.
your-
I share the opinion. And also whistle from Denmark,
Belgium.
from Belgium also is I think is better.
So man is man.
Mhm.
Now the game I'm playing at the first match. What is what for score rate that him get in the midfield?
Hold on, I look right now.
Because if you go to try his stats, because the stats only don't try now because
Hey, listen
the man
what
they
I'm
play
telling you.
better.
While I agree, I'm very sure that if you check the stats of the other players that I've mentioned, it's way better than his. But let me say this, Balakar. We must not also be skewed by the stats alone.
Yes.
Because we see something. We saw
Okay.
Kevin. What on the Balakar? I am not giving you stats. I gave you eye to eye. You're asking for stats. Let me say this. They gave Kevin De Bruyne.
No.
What I know, Belgium played a game against Canada. And even the Canada youth, them D-mid, run the game there. Again, you didn't even see Kevin De Bruyne in the game, in the influential way at City. They gave Kevin De Bruyne the man of the match. You know what Kevin De Bruyne says? Him never deserve it.
Didn't deserve it.
Him don't know why they give it to him.
Yeah.
So who did deserve that man of the match?
Well, the
It
man
would
will
have
get
been
it
one
him
of
though. Listen, the
Canadian players.
the truth is, if the Canadians
They
score there,
cannot give a man. They
Balakar.
cannot.
Balakar. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and make your point. You can't give a man will lose
No.
one of the best player of the game.
No,
The
no,
best.
cannot,
Okay.
cannot do that.
Okay. All right.
And a man
That
is
is
man.
it.
A France,
Yeah.
a France me back and me have problem. Believe me to God, when me I tell you, say, they have problem right in the defensive midfield. They have
How if you have
Me not
problem?
no,
You have Rabio
Me not have
Kamavinga, you have Tuchumani, what's his name? What you talk about you have problems?
listen, man,
Hey,
man.
you see even the
We don't
Portugal,
have that.
you see even the Thibaut Courtois, forget. Yeah, Thibaut Courtois was the man of the match. What did Kevin De Bruyne get?
No, Kevin De Bruyne must get man of the match, man.
No, he got man of the match also.
Somebody give him the man of the match. They must have different award, but somebody gave it to him and he said that. But
Yeah,
Balakar,
on
Yeah,
FIFA
yeah.
website,
Man
that's
is
what you
man.
saw.
All these years, we are watch France. I first France a play, and we don't have a tackler we can break up play. Too many, too in like going a tackle. If Rabiot not did it, I remember Rabiot they play like a attacking midfielder. He love go forward because he can score. So we want somebody to sit down right. That's why no move.
okay.
And too many them all over the place. They go up behind him, so we can get caught out. That's all. And we see a black ball come on. Well, look good. You understand?
Fofana.
France never, yeah, at the first France ever got World Cup and have that steal in our defensive midfield. Notice the last World Cup we win. Pogba no play no attacking enough. Pogba sit down right in front of back four man Kante, you know.
And the Balakar, you take up the whole of the time, you know. You have to pay for the phone call. You have to call back when the USA beat England.
Man is man. The strongest CONCACAF team in this World Cup are Mexico. Me see how you watch the game them. You understand? In a US defense, in a US midfield, and the you name Adam alone tackle. McKenny no tackle.
Balakar, watch the game
go
today.
Get hurt in that midfield today.
All right, make we see Balakar. Call back. You understand me? You see them get 5
Call
or
back.
6.
I go call back half time to kind of could have worse before half time.
All right. All right, big up Balakar.
Confident man,
Coach,
Balakar.
big up yourself. Yeah, coach.
Respect, brother. Respect.
All right. Demo says the hosts are out. Netherlands 1-1 draw with Ecuador means Qatar has already been eliminated from their home World Cup. Oh wow.
And that makes them dangerous in the last game.
That's what I was saying. I am saying, should have gotten it. Yeah, Thibaut Courtois should have gotten it. Okay, that's what you're saying. I absolutely agree with you.
Yes. That's one of the things in football in general that we need to change. I think goalkeepers need to get more respect than they have gotten over the length and breadth of football. saving the penalty there, and your team go on to win 1-0. Come on. There's no other person. No other person should have gotten the man of the match.
Yeah.
Right?
Right now, I see we having a heated debate about Thanksgiving between the Calabar man, Brain Drain, and the JC man, Toki True Blue. But I'm going to leave the two of you. Remember, it is Super Friday, people. We have only received so far 3 super stickers and super chats combined. And so, please, if you can support the channel by giving a super sticker and a super chat, we normally aim for 10. We have received 3, so we have 7 more to go. Also, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, like, and share. We have a game coming up at 2, and for that game, at the beginning of it, you're going to see Coach Huntley Swaby. You'll see me in the second half. I will have some other special guests on with Coach Huntley Swaby for that game. So hope you stay there. But he has not given you the stats for this game yet, so I'm going to let him go through that. And then we are going to wrap up and go to our next stream for the second game. We have a call coming in here as well from Pine Action. Big up again, Archibald.
Let's jump in first and then we talk afterwards.
Bless up.
Okay.
We have to run the man to make them come over here, come do some talking. You see, make them do some typing over here. Because they say Archibald and God and the whole eye man them. So Garvey say me don't join the live stream 2 o'clock for the next show. So send him the link, management.
Okay, all right. I'm going to send him the link, so he can join the 2 Manchester men. Although Manchester were kicked out of the Costa Cup, but the 2 Manchester men can come and talk.
That's a smile. It's a smile on my face. Look. There you go.
Oh, and this is the next Manchester man on the phone as well. Manchester for us, for them.
Let me ask something. So Westmoreland not get kicked out tonight. How much Westmoreland school left tonight?
Hey, China.
You will see him hide here. Recover here.
China. I hope you was watching China when he was on. He couldn't focus on it. He could not focus on the World Cup game, And him hand looked nervous. You see when man them scored the winning goal, him whole body got limp in the chair.
And we never tell him, Manchester High School are going to win nothing of them. They are to them school and beat and this and that. Yes, man, they got unravel, and that's what they did. That's what I never remember about. That was the one we remember. Raveling. So, anyway, you to Malakar, I tell you, when you're there on the phone, you have to read the comments, Because if you look in there, see people ever tell you to circle long time after yesterday I go back to try sell and play argument, I mean, no, back it up, have nothing you just say, boy, that you wish for. That now go happen. Say a 3-1, me say USA, and all now Camille can be a witness. Me don't watch 1 second of the World Cup yet.
Yeah.
And me now watch the World Cup. But me a follow what go on over here and me a listen ball across them and I tell them say USA might surprise, At 3-2, me say England are going to win by, but me don't know. Me still there on the fence to call USA to win it at 1-0. 1 police in them neck. I'm parked the bus.
We say pull up the hand gear on the bus. Pull the hand gear on the bus and that's it. From
McKinney to pull a 6 man and you don't know in the back of the net and call it a deal. And that's no one I say. I went the one Zidane over there type. One bag of foolishness, the man can't even come over here. I want them to come over here, come talk, make the people them decide who great and who not great.
The man is at work, man. You want the man to be at work. The man is at work.
Oh, the amount of typing over there must
where come expose the man live for international stream that the man they work at type in a group with them. Easy now. You make people lose their work in a piny.
The big international elite group we have. So if people lose their work. Hey, management, you know what? Over that group there. I don't know if the people them, but you need to make the people get the people them to see if this can be done, You see different from the word, from the vice notes them where we got hard fun. The one them we kind of have like a
Piney, you think this is the place to have this conversation, or it should be in your group.
Then the people them over here. So we want to know the people them can put up a vote seat, you know.
But
we
there-
want those
no,
conversations.
but all I'm saying to you is that conversation should be had with you. You can't expose the people them over there. It's a conversation here, so.
No man, everything the group. Hey, the group make for the show and the show make for the group. So the people them over there are supposed to come over here and share their thoughts and get their friends in the group and come over here and make with have the
Boy,
one.
Bala car look like he has some rum in his brain. It look like he has some turkey in yours.
Why Balakal did come yesterday, you know, I don't know what's wrong with him with this 5 or 6, you know. This 5 or 6, you know. I don't know Raheem around 2 in the net today. I don't know that one they are going, you know. 2, my name safe. Yeah, man. But when me have to know, when me really have to know.
Sorry, Brownman Security, the game ended 1-1. Sorry about that. All right. Just wanted to answer you. And thanks, Brain Drain with a super chat for $2 says, USA, England, but hope Raheem Sterling does well. So he's bringing you saying that USA is greater than England, but he's hoping Raheem Sterling does well. Continue.
When that me say man, Brain Drain take that one out of my brain, you know. Sometimes I have to watch Brain Drain, you know, because them drain out your thoughts out there, your brain before you get it, you know. It's like Brain Drain them at a man where your Brain Drain them right now, man. You're the man over there, so, you know, and you see a girl cross the street and you like her, you know. And before you know it, you see Brain Drain come out and now I take a walk with her, you know, because you take your thought out of your head, you know. So them man, you know,
a man named Bada, what do you call him? Bada Cat?
Bada Cat.
If Bada Cat was here, you see, when you use the example, he would have said, "Oh, that will never happen."
So, you know, bring Lewis, Mr. Lewis, appeal for some show, you know. It's a fun, you know, him have a good look of following. You have to bring Lewis for the show one night time, and then maroon, you know. Let him come break down one of them, you know, because him talk with the
All right, then we'll do that. Link him up and tell him, say, yeah, man. But I see one of coach only, Alex Nicolai asking how, hey coach, how do you feel you're going to watch the English Messi soccer?
Well, Alex, you know.
Hold on, coach only. Piney, you have anything else you want to add? Because
So you are going to finish this start and end this and start the next
yeah. And start the other one.
All right. Well, we come on 2 o'clock. And anytime USA win, we don't want to call from the command because they come here come make excuse. And they're supposed to call back after the 6 love drop all the car. I use say so, so we want to hear your breakdown of the game. I tell you, say you should have joined the stream and come comment the game too.
Yeah, all right.
Man. So we're there. We are watch Wagwan. Come on.
Yeah,
I watch
Wagwan
right. Here over on my TV. Not watching a second of this World Cup. Remember.
Yeah, man. All right then. Cool. Friday. All right. Go ahead, coach. Only take that and then make a point, and then we close out and then start for the second game. Go ahead.
Alex, I think that the US is going to win the game 2-1. It's going to be a tough game for us. At points in the game, we have to suffer defensively, but stay true to what we believe in. But I just think that the US forward line is just young and athletic enough to do things that's going to affect the way the 3 defenders that England is starting right now. No, they're starting Walker, right?
No, Trippier and Shaw starting. Same starting level from the first game.
So the three same center backs.
Yeah, both teams starting the same game.
So I again,
both teams starting the same teams from the last game. Sorry.
Reinforcing what I'm saying, that I think America have a very good chance in the final third to cause issues with the back 4 of England. All right. Now, England last time, I think England went a back 3 last time to start out the game. Now they're going to a back 4. That means they're trying to clog up the back. That's all right, but I still feel that the US is going to win this game 2-1.
All right. So there you go, people. Listen. So we
and Saka will have a good game.
Yeah. All right, so listen, here's what you're going to do, right? If you're here and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not yet liked the video, like the video. We're going to have a very interesting Manchester man on with Coach Huntley for the start of that game. All right, they call him, he's a Garveyite, so he's going to be a part of the stream. That will be very interesting. All right, that is going to come up with, that is going to start at 1:45, which is like less than 20 minutes away. So we'll give you some time to get yourself refreshed. We're going to start that stream, and for that, you're going to see Coach Swaby. We're going to have some other guests on, and yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we want to thank you for sticking and staying with us, right? Really, really appreciate you staying on with us, right, for this entire stream. Thanks for all the super stickers, all the super chats, every person that made a comment. Though we may not have read your comment, we really appreciate it. Want to also say a big thank you to Demo, who is on, El Gran Hero, all the moderators in the comment section that helps to keep things in check and in order. Big up and bless up Huntley Swaby. The only thing we are different in is that he supports Liverpool and I support the great Arsenal, right? And you know, we are top of the league. All right. Also, again, want to say happy birthday to my wife, who is on her way to Las Vegas. I don't know how she's going there without me, but that's where she's on her way to.
Happy birthday to Mrs. Manning's man. All right.
No, can't put no man party today. I'm just
Miss Manning's lady.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to say happy birthday. Just past what they call it, Black Dragon Cannon over there, you know, going into Vegas. So bless up, people. Really want to thank you again. Before you leave, hit the like and then join us back right after this. We're going to start up the next stream. Come on and be a part of it, and we will discuss and call out the starting 11 for the next game. I am management. That's Coach Huntley Swaby. Again, like, share, and subscribe. We at this point, you know, we normally say we are over and we are OUT out of here.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.